darkest times that we must focus to see the light. A quote by Aristotle is of quite significance today because we all are in this coronavirus pandemic. I, Surbhi H. Iyer from Mumbai Suburban District, Maharashtra, would like to express myself on the topic Effect of Corona on Mental Health. India now becomes the 7th largest nation to be affected by the coronavirus. Around 218 countries and territories across the world are now affected by the virus. Reading such headlines, my heart sank. Amidst all these daunting news headlines, one such headline caught my eye. Facing mental health fallout during the coronavirus pandemic was an article published by World Health Organization. We all are in this catastrophe, the worst tragedies the human race could ever experience. Our hands are now tied down to what is invisible yet very disastrous. Though there are many physical aspects attached to it, there are also very psychological aspects as well. When we talk about world in general, at a recent opinion piece in Time magazine, the UN General Antonio Guterres stressed the cumulative impact of stress, grief and anxiety. He stated, after decades of neglect and underinvestment in mental health issues, the COVID-19 pandemic is now affecting families and communities at large. Unless we act to address the mental health needs during the pandemic, there will be long-term consequences for families, communities and societies. As of India, a recent survey carried out by Indian Psychiatric Society states there has been a 20% increase in the mental health cases. Also, 1 out of every 5 Indians is now a victim of mental trauma during the nationwide lockdown. There are 2 kinds of patients, one having a history of mental trauma and another which do not have a history but are now showing signs of anxiety, depression and panic attacks. People with underlying conditions are now showing new signs. For example, people having OCD are now showing signs of germophobia, a kind of hypochondria. At a recently published article at NDTV, Dr. Shailja Sen, a child and adolescent psychiatrist, stated, "We all are having this tendency to stay in a constant loop through WhatsApp updates, news messages, and also there is a certain kind of fear of missing out, FOMO, that is coming out. People should understand that these news headlines will only create a kind of toxicity and catastrophication and which will not help anybody. It is important to stay updated. So check it once in a day, but don't let the fear hijack your life." And there are many other issues which are also affecting the mental health, such as the dwindling economy. Japan, USA, India and many other European nations are now suffering economic depression. And when any economy of a country is hit, other parameters such as finance, relationships and work in general are also affected. India is now facing the worst contraction in last 4 decades and also an increasing rate of unemployment. From all age groups, maybe young children, elderly people are facing a threat of infection. And also, the worst affected of all is the working class, with health workers, doctors, nurses being on the forefront to treat patients facing a tremendous amount of stress. The working class bearing long hours of work from home, bearing workload as well as economic stress. But friends, in this time of adversities and negativities, it is time that we turn the tables around. The outer reality cannot be turned, but what can be changed is the perspective towards it. We all have one thing in common, the great gizmo of time. Earlier back in the day, when we didn't have time, we didn't have opportunities to do various things. Maybe get back those singing lessons, maybe those guitar sessions, maybe reconnect with the born again nature, spend time with your family members, being together, getting back to the roots and culture. We often feel that there is a social stigma to being mentally ill. Why not use this time? Why not lessen our burden by sharing it among our loved and dear ones? Why constrict or why curb it inside us? People who are mentally ill should use this time for self-care, to meditate, to set up a proper sleep cycle, to maintain a balanced diet, and to stay safe. There are a lot of helplines around the country doing so to ease the to ease the pain of the mental patients through conferences, webinars, therapies, online sessions, etc. We must now strengthen ourselves, become emotionally stable to face the outer reality. It may be difficult at first to think on a positive note while still we are barred in our homes, but we must do it to achieve the greater good. Finally, in conclusion, I would like to say a quote by Plutarch: "What we achieve inwardly will change the outer reality." Let us strengthen to face the outer reality. Stay home and stay safe.